PM Narendra Modi on Thursday virtually flagged off the indigenously-built Vande Bharat Express that connects Dehradun with New Delhi. This is the first Vande Bharat train which has been introduced in Uttarakhand. During the event, Modi said that India is unstoppable now and said that it is advancing and will continue to advance at a speed parallel to that of Vande Bharat. After a historic visit spanning 3 nations, Prime Minister Narendra Modi finally returned to India and received a grand welcome from the Bharatiya Janata Party in Delhi. After engaging in over 50 crucial meetings and encounters with 12 global leaders, PM Modi concluded his journey across Japan, Papua New Guinea and Australia. Starting with the G7 summit in Japan, he proceeded to Papua New Guinea and eventually reached Sydney, Australia. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, addressing DRDO scientists and other senior officials at the inauguration of a 2-day DRDO Academy retreat in New Delhi, stressed the need for a technologically advanced military to protect the nation's interests. Referring to the ongoing border conflict in eastern Ladakh and Pakistan's continuous support to terrorism, Singh said it is very important for a country like India as we are facing a double threat on our borders. In order to promote democratic elections in Bangladesh, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken announced a new visa policy under which the U.S. will restrict visas to any Bangladeshi individual believed to be responsible or involved in undermining the democratic electoral process in Bangladesh. In the run-up to the general elections, which are due to be held in January 2024, opposition parties in the South Asian country have questioned the government of Sheikh Hasina for misconduct in managing the elections. Despite Western criticism of Russia-China relations against the backdrop of Russia-Ukraine war, the two countries have agreed to deepen their strategic ties, signing a series of bilateral agreements during Russian Prime Minister Mikhail Mishustin's recent visit to Beijing. According to reports, Chinese President Xi Jinping pledged Beijing's official support for Moscow's core interests and said that the two countries will continue to firmly support each other. During a highly anticipated live audio chat between Twitter owner Elon Musk and Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, the social media platform crashed several times, interrupting DeSantis' announcement of his presidential bid. Musk attributed these crashes to the high number of listeners and his large Twitter fan base, although current and former Twitter employees had previously warned that the platform was at risk of crashing due to heavy layoffs during periods of high traffic. Meanwhile, US President Joe Biden poked fun at the shaky start to DeSantis' presidential bid by tweeting an appeal for donations. On Thursday, a strong earthquake of magnitude 6.7 occurred in the Gulf of Darien near the border between Panama and Colombia, with tremors felt in both countries. No casualties or damage have been reported so far. The situation is currently being monitored. Meanwhile, an aftershock with a magnitude of 4.9 was reported at the same location about 10 minutes after the first quake. In a melodious triumph, Dr. Jagdish Pillai of Varanasi, UP, has made history by setting a Guinness World Record for signing the epic Sri Ramcharitmanas for a remarkable duration of 138 hours, 41 minutes and 2 seconds. This achievement officially made Sri Ramcharitmanas the longest officially published song and the longest song in the world. The situation in Manipur remains tense as 3 fresh incidents of violence have been reported at Kadangban in Imphal West District. The house of Manipur's PWD Minister Konthujam Govindas in Bishnupur District was vandalized by a mob. The violence between 2 ethnic communities, Meiteis and Kukis, started 3 weeks ago and has claimed more than 70 lives so far. Tensions are rising as the Kukis are now demanding a separate state for themselves. 3 Malaysian foreign nationals who were involved in a loan app scam were arrested in Chennai and brought to Andhra Pradesh. The police started looking into the matter after a person who became a victim of the scam committed suicide. The police said that the accused were operating out of Malaysia and Vietnam and had their agents in India too to help them. In a groundbreaking study, researchers at the UNSC School of Medicine have found that human T cells play a crucial role in controlling respiratory syncytial virus infection. According to the scientists, this finding could revolutionize vaccination strategies by highlighting the importance of T cell responses in clearing the virus, as RSV is one of the most common causes of hospitalization in infants and young children. The development of vaccines that elicit an effective T cell response could provide long-term protection and reduce the severity of the lung disease.